Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Negative Zero. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope you're doing alright. Today I thought we'd take a look at the planet mod Ord Mantell by Redhawk. Like most planet mods, it reuses different areas found in the base game but adds in new NPCs, enemies, and loot. This planet mod, I believe, adds 5 new areas and 2 new quests. Instead of jumping straight into the playthrough, I thought I'd start off with this episode 0 that shows you how you can install the mod for yourself. This works direct to Android. You do not need a PC to enjoy this mod. So let's get to it. In order to install any KOTOR mod onto your Android device, you have to do 3 things. 1, you have to download the mod itself. 2, you have to extract the files. And 3, you have to install the files into your override and modules folders. So let's go ahead and do the first part. On Android TV, there is no real browser, so you actually have to sideload it, and that means you have to use the Sideload Launcher App as well. So I'm going to open this up, and you can see all of my apps here. I do have Chrome installed. It's not that hard to sideload this, but that's not the point of this video. So I'm just going to open this up. To use Chrome on an Android TV device, you do need to have your mouse hooked up. It does not work well with a controller at all. Now, I have bookmarked the website we want. The one thing about Ord Mantell, the Ord Mantell mod, is the mod author has not put it up on Deadly Stream or the KOTOR Nexus. He's got his own website, and we'll go to it right here. jumpstationz.com/redhawk/mods, and you'll be there. This is a very old website. I don't even know when it was last updated, but you can see he's got a number of mods, and we want to go all the way down towards the bottom to find Ord Mantell. He's got his own, here we are. He's got his own character as well, like a follower mod. I don't know what it is. It's up further. If you want to install a new party member, you can check that out. You're going to want 1.2, the Ord Mantell. And one of the other confusing things about this, not only does he have his own website, he spelled Ord Mantell wrong. I don't know if this was on purpose, but he's got a D in it. So if you're doing a Google search, it's spelled wrong, which is going to be a problem. So you might want to just type in the link itself of Jumpstation Z. All right, so we're here. You want version 1.2, and you want the non-installer version. Of course, if you have the installer version, that's great for PC, but if you're using any other operating system, it will not work properly. So we're just going to go ahead and click on that, and we're going to download it. Android generally downloads to its own download folder. So I'm going to get out of here, and I'll show you. This particular mod is a 7-zip, so when we extract it, it's not as easily extractable as a regular zip file, or actually it is. It just turns out that ES File Explorer, at least the Android TV version, doesn't have a 7-zip plugin, and it can't seem to download it. So I'm going to use the Explorer file manager and go in here. It looks a little bit different than what we're used to. On the right side, I'm going to open up where we want to put our files. Actually, I think I need to go in here, and I deleted everything else. Here, we're going to want to go to SD card, Android, data, com.aspire.swkotor. That's where the KOTOR game is going to be. Into the files. Yeah, I actually deleted my old override folder. So we're going to make a new folder. And I think I need to capitalize it. I'm not really sure. When you make your folder, make sure you have 2 R's in override. All right. Yeah, there it is. Okay, and we're going to need to make a modules folder as well. Let me go back up and then make the modules folder. Yeah, I completely forgot about this. Okay. All right, so now we're ready to go. Let's go to the other side, and we need to go into, let's see, would it just be here in downloads? Yep, and you can see I've got a couple of other APKs and things in here. This is the one we want, RHORD. So you can see the Ord Mantell in the middle. Mod is version 1.2. RH stands for Redhawk, the mod author. If you open this up, you can see there are a bunch of folders. First of all, the source scripts mod, don't do anything with that. That's not for you. That's maybe for other mod authors that want to do more things. That is not important for our purposes of playing the mod. What we want is the modules files and the override files. The high stakes warren is I believe a file that you can add to, one of the characters in the mod plays Pazak, and you can increase, I think, the amount of money that he has. So let's go ahead and go to the override folder first. In this app, I want to mark files. I want to select all the files that I want to move over to the override folder. Actually, before I do that, I need to click this on this side so we're going to the right place. And I want to do mark files. That's the same as selecting. Now, there's a number of files in here. You can click them individually, but I found that if you click on the folder, it highlights the folder, and if you click on it again, it selects all the files in it. And then we just want to go straight down to copy. Yep, that's what we want to do. And now we'll want to do the same thing. Oh, I need to get out of mark files. I want to do the same thing for the modules folder. And on this side, I need to make sure I'm in the modules folder. If you're not sure, the override folder changes all the different things in the game. The modules folder, the only thing that's used for is for new locations or to alter locations. And that's all the difference between those. So you have to make sure, since we're adding a planet, you're putting the right files, the modules files, in the modules folder. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to click on the 4 modules folder. We're going to click it again and select all the files, and then we'll copy those over as well. And we can get out of this. And when we start up Knights of the Old Republic, the mod will be installed. I'm actually going to install a whole bunch of other mods that I'll explain in a minute. Now all that's left to do is actually travel to Ord Mantell. In my infinite wisdom, I decided to add in one more mod called the Canon Galaxy Map by Kexicus. Kexicus is the mod author of a couple other mods that we have installed. But something didn't quite go right with this one. The Canon Galaxy Map actually moves the planets around on the Galaxy Map to their canonical position in the Star Wars galaxy. However, when I installed this mod, some weird things happened. You can see there's just this weird green square around the Galaxy Map. What it was supposed to do, what I was hoping it would do, and what the mod author Kexicus says it does, it changes. It's supposed to, first of all, have the words Ord Mantell here. Red Hawk's original mod, he never put the words, he put the planet in. This is the planet for Ord Mantell and where we're going to click to travel, but he never put like the title like we have for all these other planets. You can also see it has the same texture as Korriban. And the Canon Galaxy Map was supposed to fix that. There's a patch actually for the Ord Mantell mod that says it's going to do that. It didn't, though, and I don't know why. It could have something to do with the save that I'm using. You're not really supposed to add mods on the fly into a save. You're supposed to install all your mods and then start your game. And since this mod, the Ord Mantell mod, requires you to be so high level, Red Hawk actually explains that you should be about 14th level, I think he says. And this save is from after the Leviathan level of KOTOR, so we're actually 17th level, so we should be fine in his mod, but sometimes weird things happen in when you start installing these mods on the fly. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.